What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Ninja Nation. And today we are going to be going over the deck that led me to a top 8 at this past weekend in the Anahiem regionals. This is basically a report on Anahiem regionals, which I finished top 8. Not so bad. I'll go through my matchups, tell you how it went. Had a fun time, met a lot of people, had a great time. But the deck I actually played this weekend is trying to hide from me. Can't find it. Won't be that low. It'll be in the one section. Raymaker. Here we go. Here we go. This is the list that I played at Anahiem regionals. This exact list right in front of you. And so yeah, let me just go through a quick deck profile. So obviously our main attacker is Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza. I just decided to go with colorless one just because intensifying burn can be okay. I actually used it quite a bit this weekend, especially in Plume Box. Very good. But Emerald Break does 30 for each of our bench, and we play Skyfield. Allows us to have 8 bench Pokemon, and we're trying to hit for 240 damage. Keep stuff consistent for Shamans. Very important. 2 Hoopas to once again keep stuff in. I decided to go for the Magearna build. Looking back at it, I probably would have went with the Manaphy build. I think that build would be better. But I think the Magearna build was fine. One Oranguru, just it's really good against Anna. It's just another bench sitter, like really good card this weekend. And one Dragonite. A second one would be nice, but I think one Dragonite was fine this whole weekend. That's all our Pokemon. One Escape Rope. Actually, you notice I don't play any Float Stones. This is also because I expect Yveltal to come back in the format, and if I'm playing Float Stones, then Friday's just gonna shut me down. So I just play Escape Rope and Switch for switching cards to Mega Turbo to get a energy on our discard pile to Mega Rayquaza. 4 Puzzle of Time to recycle our cards. Very good. 2 Super Rod to shuffle back our Pokemon. 1 Switch, once again, just for switching cards. 3 Mail to keep it consistent. 4 Ultra Ball to get out our Hoopa turn 1 and once again keep it consistent. 4 VS Seeker, consistency. A lot of this deck is like a very consistent deck. 1 X Maniac, this can help on the Greninja matchup. Mirror Match, Plume, which sadly is not the best of matchups. 2 Lysander, just to bring up our opponent's Pokemon and just KO them. 2 N, we're aggressive deck, so we don't need that many N. I think 2 is a fine count. 1 Pokemon Ranger, this could help against Glaceon, Regice, decks like that. 3 Professor Sycamore. A 4th one would be nice, but I think 3 was fine. Then 3 Rayquaza Spearlings. I might bump it up once again to a 4. But right now the space in this deck is a bit tight. I'm with like 4 puzzles. It helps me to expand my card counts more. If I was to take out the puzzles, I could put in like a second Dragonite, third this, third that, everything. But I like the puzzles just for versatility. 4 DC, like you can't have more than 4 DC, which I would want. Or you can't have more than 4 Skyfield, which I would want. So 4 DCE, just so he helps us get quicker to using Emerald Break, and then 3 Metal Energy. If you can't see, 3 Metal Energy, so we can Mega Turbo consistently. So on to my first match. I ended up playing against the Lurantis Plume. Guy didn't draw so well, and it was pretty quick and take a quick 2-0 victory. Happy to see that. Next round, I'm playing against Volcanion, and I think this was his first time playing. He won round 1, and at the beginning of the game, he asked me, or like in the middle, can you steam up with 2 Volcanions? He asked me, so then I realized what was happening, and he forgot to draw and stuff like that. So I like just kind of helping him through the game. He like, you knocked me out already? Really funny. But yeah, that was a quick 2-0 again. Round 3, I played against some of you guys might know him, Christian Moreno. Yeah, he's a good player, seeing a lot of success. He was playing Speed Dark Tauros. But I was able to take a decent 2-0 victory. A lot of people say Parallelcity is very bad for this deck, but I think it's fine. Parallelcity, I was able to come back from it and just take a quick 2-0. On to my next round. I'm playing against Plumebox? Yeah. I'm playing against Plumebox. Hate these plume boxes or any type of plume. It's a card I hate. So going into this match, he goes first and gets turn 1 plume. My hand's dead. I have the Sky Return and all I got is an Oranguru. He ends up ending. He ends me. And I draw Rayquaza energy. I'm able to retreat into Rayquaza and start intensifying burn. No, I think I didn't start off. Yeah, I did. Okay, I just started intensifying burn, and he drew absolutely nothing, cause he didn't thin out his deck a lot. He just went bam, Vileplume, I'm done. So I was doing 60 all over, and I was actually able to come back to win against a turn 1 plume, which was pretty sick. Game 2, he goes first, gets turn 1 plume, gets set up. I'm pretty sure I like start shaming again and stuff, and I just lose. Third game, I go first, I get set up decently. I got a Rayquaza with energy, I got a Mega down, pretty much everything. He goes, gets turn 1 plume, ends me, and stuff started to go downhill. Actually, it's been going fine for now. It's okay, and then he ends up playing a forest, and he gets a plume, and I have no more sky fields now, and I can't play puzzles. This is huge. I then cannot knock out his Tauros, and he has a Jolteon and Tauros now powered up. So now I have to hit his Tauros. I could decide not to, but that means I would not hit it for the rest of the game, and he just keep on horn attacking. So I had to hit his Tauros for 150, and that gives him a free KO whenever he wants. He retreats into Jolteon, takes the KO. If I promote my other Rayquaza, he could just Mad Bull GX, and I got to a point where there was no way out, and I ended up losing. So I took my first loss there. So right now I'm 3-1, heading into round 5. 7 rounds, by the way. Round 5, I play against a Canadian friend of mine. We're both from Canada, and he's playing Decidueye Meowth cool deck. I might be doing an interview with him. He's playing Decidueye Meowth. I've heard some chatter about it and stuff. I know Decidueye has a good matchup, bad matchup against Ray. So I felt pretty confident going to the match. First game I kind of luck sacked off an Oranguru and just like instruct into Via Seeker Lysander, but I actually prized to Ray. So I powered up a Magearna, never got to attack with it. I started powering up Dragonite. I actually powered up the Dragonite, and it took me my final 2 prize cards. So shout out to Dragonite's attack, Hyper Beam. Pretty awesome. My opponent had to read it. But never underestimate Dragonite. I was like, okay, I can go for a Oranguru or Dragonite. Be way cooler if I went for the Hyper Beam. So let's just go. I don't know. Comment in below. Oranguru or Dragonite? Which one? Which one? But I was able to take a 2-0 right there. Pretty sad though, knocking out one of our own Canadians, but he actually was able to make it back into top 8, so that was nice. Next round, I get paired up against a Mega Mewtwo. I'm able to donk him on turn 2 because he's drawing dead. And even if he drew anything, at the end of the match, we all realized 3 of his Mewtwo's are prized. And we were like, wow, 3 Mewtwo's prized are pretty bad. Second match, Ray needs to have 7 Pokemon. I got to a point where I didn't have 7 Pokemon. I only had 5. I couldn't draw Skyfield and Pokemon. I was able to take like a KO with the Ray against his first Mewtwo easily, but then he came back, KO'd me, and then I did 150 to him. He KO'd me. I sent up another Ray. I played N. No, I didn't send up another Ray. I sent out a Shaman. I played N because he's at 180 now. So I played N, put him down to a low amount, and I Sky Return for knockout. Bring up the Ray. I have DC next turn. I have VS Seeker because I have like 3 VS Seekers in deck. And he's in a situation where he can't win the game right there. And I was able to pick up the victory there. So right now at 5-1, I just need an ID. Now sadly, if you guys don't know what happened in Dallas, Texas with me, you probably don't, but I actually was 5-0 playing Evital. And sadly, I was the only 5-0. So next round, I had to get down paired, obviously. I got down paired to a 401 playing Plumebox, of course, which is a horrible match. I lose that. So right now, I'm at 4-1 in that tournament. And next round, I don't get up paired to a 401. No, I'm 5-1. I don't get up paired to a 501. I get paired to a 5-1. And the 5-1 decides not to tie with me. It's Connor Peterson, yeah. I had to play against Connor Peterson last round. And he doesn't want to tie with me. And obviously, we all know it's a bad matchup. Well, we never knew what the deck was, so we could never test with it. But, yeah. So, I lost that match. But, yeah, it was pretty sad. Like, going from 5-0 to 5-2. Just with nobody to tie with, but so I was hoping, because there was only the only other 5-1 was Christian, and there was a 501 though, so I was hoping to get up here to the 501, but I knew if I got down paired, I'd play against Mewtwo, like straight Mewtwo, not Mega Mewtwo. Amazing matchup. So I'm hoping, obviously, to get up paired, just to guarantee it, but I'm fine with getting down paired, so I end up getting up here, which is great. I take the tie, make it in the top cut, come in at 3rd seed, and then get ready for the next date. Next date, we are ready to go. I'm playing against Lurantis Plume. Not a fun matchup. It's basically based on a coin flip and me drawing good and him hitting Tier 1 Plume. So, obviously, I have the worst of luck. He wins the coin flip. He's going first. He gets the Lurantis Energy Tier 1 Plume. I had nothing to do. I just scoop up my cards. I like try to play out for a few turns. I'm like, nah, we're not doing this. No intensive Vine Burn sitting Lurantis this time. And I just scoop up my cards. Next game, we go. I'm going first. I'm able to do a decent setup, get some stuff. I decide not to play a Sycamore and save because I have like Ray DC, all the cards I need for the next turn. I got Skyfield Hoopa if he bounced the stadium, which he does, but he plays an N, of course. Of course, worst of luck. And from there on out, he also hit Turn 1 Plume and Turn 1 Lurantis Flower Supply. And I'm just not able to respond. I'm not able to hit Skyfield and Pokemon to take a knockout. And from there on, I just went down. And so yeah, Plume is not the best in matchups for Lurantis Plume. But I still don't know who won seniors. I know what won Masters, obviously. Everybody goes crazy of that. But if you know, what one seniors and the places, what happened, please comment below. I really want to know. But other than that, next tournament I'm probably going to is St. Louis. So, one more thing. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I will be doing a face reveal. But if you notice my voice, just come. Well, you probably won't, cause my voice is different from real life and computer. But if you do notice my voice, just come up and say hi. But yeah. So I'll probably be testing expanded a bit. I'm trying to get a Twitch account so we can do Twitch live stream, and I'm planning to do a booster box opening too from the boxes I won. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and I think the next standard tournament is Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll have to see how the meta plays out to see if this is a good play. Could be a good play in expanded, but it's been working decently for me. Worth the while testing standard and expanded. Not that bad in expanded. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.